Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For our headlines, the Senate Impeachment Court received the tax records of Sara Duterte and her husband Manasseh Scarpio after Ferdinand Marcos Jr. authorized their release under the National Internal Revenue Code. Francis Escudero said the Senate Impeachment Court's receipt of Sara Duterte's tax records does not automatically make them admissible as evidence, as the defense may still challenge their relevance and authenticity. The National Bureau of Investigation says a human trafficking operation uncovered an alleged plot to frame Executive Secretary Ralph Recto. An election monitoring group says violence in the Bangsamoro region has claimed 235 lives ahead of September parliamentary elections. Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s pledge to remove system loss charges from electricity bills drew criticism, with observers questioning the feasibility of the proposal and noting it was absent from the advance copy of his State of the Nation address. Alan Peter Cayetano is facing mounting pressure as multiple investigations continue, with Melvin Matibag saying the probe into alleged irregularities in the 2019 SEA Games is expected to be completed within 3 to 4 weeks. The Department of Transportation aims to partially open the Unified Grand Central Station by the first quarter of 2028. Draymond Green has resigned with the Golden State Warriors on a one-year $28 million deal after the team failed to land LeBron James in free agency. Rumors are circulating that Kim Chiu is pregnant, but neither she nor her camp has confirmed the speculation fueled by social media posts and a viral blind item. Today is first day of August 2026, Saturday. I'm Abegail Esquierda, bringing you this week's top stories. Let's get started. The Senate Impeachment Court has formally received the tax records of Vice President Sara Duterte and her husband Manasseh Scarpio after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. authorized their release. The Bureau of Internal Revenue submitted the documents in compliance with the Senate subpoena despite objections from Duterte's defense, which called the move a fishing expedition. The development has drawn comparisons to the impeachment trial of former President Joseph Estrada, when the refusal to open the controversial second envelope triggered the EDSA second protests. Duterte's impeachment trial is ongoing. The Senate Impeachment Court has received the tax records of Vice President Sara Duterte, but Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero said their submission does not automatically make them admissible as evidence. Escudero said Duterte's defense may still challenge the record's relevance, authenticity, and admissibility when the court hears Article 2 of the impeachment case. The development has drawn comparison to the 2001 Estrada impeachment trial, when the Senate's refusal to open the controversial second envelope triggered the prosecutor's walkout and became a key event leading to EDSA 2. A National Bureau of Investigation anti-human trafficking operation has uncovered an alleged plot to implicate Executive Secretary Ralph Recto in a fabricated scandal. Investigators said one of the suspects claimed certain personalities were behind the supposed scheme. The operation also rescued 5 women, while authorities filed qualified trafficking charges against an arrested talent manager. The NBI clarified that the allegations are based solely on a suspect's testimony and remain under the investigation to determine whether sufficient evidence exists against other individuals mentioned. An election monitoring group has recorded 611 violent incidents and 235 deaths in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao from January to July 28. Climate Conflict Action Asia said election-related tensions continue to escalate as the region prepares for its parliamentary elections in September. The group said long-standing political rivalries in the rainy season have contributed to the increase in violence. Despite the implementation of a gun ban, incidents involving firearms and explosives continue to be reported, prompting the organization to intensify its election monitoring efforts. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s proposal to remove system loss charges from electricity bills has sparked debate among energy experts, lawmakers, and industry leaders. Supporters say the measure could lower electricity costs for consumers. However, experts warn that system losses, including power lost through transmission, distribution, and illegal connections, still have to be paid by either utilities or the government. The Department of Energy said it is focusing on reducing actual system losses by upgrading power infrastructure and curbing electricity theft, while Congress considers proposed amendments to the EPIRA. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano is facing mounting scrutiny as investigations into alleged irregularities linked to the projects associated with him continue. The National Bureau of Investigation expects to complete its probe into alleged 10 billion pesos in unliquidated funds and procurement anomalies tied to the 2019 Southeast Asian Games within 3 to 4 weeks. The investigation covers the new Clark City Sports Complex, the controversial 50 million pesos SEA Games cauldron, and alleged bidding irregularities. Meanwhile, Senator Panfilo Lacson said complaints involving 5 infrastructure projects in Taguig have already been filed before the Office of the Ombudsman. The Department of Transportation is targeting the partial opening of the Unified Grand Central Station by the first quarter of 2028. Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez said construction is moving forward after the approval of a key variation order. Once partially operational, commuters will have access to the station's concourse and selected platforms while construction continues on the remaining sections. The station will eventually connect LRT-1, MRT-3, MRT-7, and the Metro Manila subway, making it one of the country's largest transport hubs. The Golden State Warriors have resigned veteran forward Draymond Green to a one-year $28 million contract after missing out on LeBron James, who joined the Philadelphia 76ers. Green had previously turned down the same offer to give Golden State more salary cap flexibility in its pursuit of James. The 36-year-old, a four-time NBA champion and longtime teammate of Stephen Curry, has spent his entire career with the Warriors and remains one of the team's defensive leaders. Meanwhile, reports continue to link Curry to the other teams, although he remains eligible for a contract extension with Golden State. Rumors are spreading online that Kim Chiu is pregnant after her recent appearances on It's Showtime sparked speculation about a possible baby bump. The buzz grew after a blind item on X claimed Chiu and her rumored partner had secretly married in the United States. However, neither Chiu nor her camp has confirmed the pregnancy or the alleged marriage. Fans remain divided, with some expressing support and others urging the public to wait for an official statement. The same report also dismissed rumors involving Maine Mendoza, Arja Taide, and John Lloyd Cruz, saying there is no evidence to support the claims. And that's all for now. Join us again tomorrow at 11 a.m. still here on Daily Tribune Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Also catch the diva that you love, Alvin Ignacio, and Ultra Maldita Alex Brosas later and tomorrow 4 p.m. for DTT Show on Jario Terada's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Once again, I'm Abegail Esquierda, and this has been Tribune News on Cue.